Welcome back to another great edition of Cajun Classic Cars TV. I'm with my good friend, Mr. B. And Mr. B, what are we going to talk about today?
Hey, Brian, we're going to talk about my 1983 C-10 Chevy pickup. This is my first truck when I ventured into getting into the trucks and stuff, and I bought it on my 70th birthday in 2021.
That's an awesome present, and we'll talk about it more with Mr. B, this great truck coming up on Cajun Classic Cars TV. Brought to you in part by Vicari Auction. Check them out at vicariauction.com and Goodwood Hardware and Outdoor at goodwoodhardware.com.
Not too many years ago, that's the way we moved cargo around from place to place. But today, we have a better, a more efficient way. The 1983 full-size Chevrolet C and K pickups, as tough as the day is long. Yes, Chevy pickups have helped change the way America works and plays, because they offer the power and efficiency, the toughness, the comfort and convenience, and the availability of four-wheel drive that's right for today.
Whatever your pickup needs, there's a Chevy pickup to suit them. But to appreciate all the comfort and convenience of a Chevrolet, you've got to drive one. Take a demonstration drive today.
Your cars are the stars. Cajun Classic Cars TV.
Get it now.
So, Mr. B, we've talked several times before. Folks can look up the other episodes. We'll put it down at the screen what episodes to look for a couple of great cars from Barney. Right. But so to remind folks, tell us what got you into cars a little bit.
Well, what really got me into cars back when I was born and raised here in Louisiana, and I saw a lot of guys back in the 50s and 60s coming back from the war, Vietnam War, and they all had cars. All of them had the 68, 69s, 70s, 71s, or whatever, and it just baffled me. And then when I moved and got my job, that's when I started getting into cars. And then I moved back to Louisiana, and wow, I saw a lot of guys with cars and stuff. I said, you know what? I'm going to try a truck. And this is my baby here. My first truck I bought, like I said earlier, on my 70th birthday, and it's just been kicking off. I got into cars, then I got into trucks, and then the cars or whatever. So, but that's what I like. I like doing that.
Remind everybody what other kind of cars you have had in the past. We've showcased a couple of them, but tell us.
Well, I've had quite a few cars. Mustang, my niece had one. I got her Mustang that she had when she graduated from Southern. And then I had a couple other cars, trucks, 64, 65 Chevys, trucks. And then I got this truck. Then I had the green 1930. Then I had two Model A's, whatever. So, but just a lot of cars, And now I have, a car that I like, which it's a CTSV Cadillac. And I didn't even know anything about that car when I got it.
Right.
I did my research on them, and those are some heck of a cars, man. But I, thankful that I got that. And then I got my baby here, and I got my 1930 Pontiac 3-window coupe. They only made 500,000 of those. Now, I don't think that one's going anywhere.
So my good friend Barney here, Mr. B, is kind of a pillar in the car community. You'll probably be embarrassed when I brag about him. But, you put on a great show at a senior center here in the Baton Rouge area. I was amazed on a Wednesday. Yeah. There were more cars than some people have on a Saturday for bigger shows. I got to just give you a pat on the back, man. That was incredible.
Brian, I appreciate it, man. It's like that was brought up last year to me. Council on Aging. I'm a member on the board there. And they asked, Mr. B, you think you could do a car show? Mr. Huggins, you think you could do a car show? Yeah, we can do it. Okay, last year we had 40 cars. Now this year we did the same thing, which you were there, and we thank you too for being there, Brian.
You're very welcome.
We know you're a busy man, and you didn't have to, but you did. But anyway, I'm thanking you for Council on Aging. But anyway, we did the car show, and we had over 100 cars on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is truly awesome. And let me take this opportunity to tell everybody that showed up for the show, thank you. All of the seniors. Matter of fact, we fed 430 seniors. That's a lot of seniors.
And a bunch of guests. You guys fed me well, gave me a Father's Day present. It was nice.
That's exactly right. And every father there that walked out of the door when they left got a small toolbox. I mean, it was just awesome. And the thing about it, like most car shows, they have judges. Our seniors was our judges. And by that we mean when some of those seniors went out, looked at the card, they had them in their cards in their hand to judge, the first thing they thought was, wow, my papa or my dad or my grandfather, we had one of these cards. And that was the whole thing that we're striving for with this car show, is to bring back memories to the seniors. Because one thing about it, Brian, we all are going to get old.
Yep.
And we all are going to have memories. And one day it's going to be our turn.
Yeah.
So.
And hopefully we stay as good looking as we are.
Oh, yeah. And we're just asking, I'm going to ask now, would you be willing to come back next year?
Oh, come on, man. You know I will. Around the Father's Day week time like we did last year?
That is correct. Yeah. Same time on a Wednesday. We have to do it, middle of the week because, we're state funded or whatever the case is and da-da-da-da-da. And we do it on a Wednesday before Father's Day because we can't travel with seniors on the weekend.
I got you.
So that's why we're doing that like that. Oh, this is a 1983 Chevy C-10, short wheelbase. Like I said, I bought this truck, got it. It was all matted black, and then we went in and got it all painted up. Got the 6.0 in it, 425 horses, mid-cam or whatever the case is, 20-inch tires. And I also got my signature of my homeboy, Doug Williams, who was the Super Bowl 22 MVP, and that's his signature. Martin Brothers, Iron Resurrection, and Mandy got their signature. We were at the, Cruising Southern Style up in Marksville. They did that for me. And, they're like my truck or whatever. But this is my baby. I've had it for, like I said, for 5 years now. And hey, I'm just enjoying it every day. Just enjoying it.
I got to tell you, Barney, this engine is so clean that I think you could eat on it. I mean, this is amazing.
If you would like, but I don't. But I try and keep it right and keep it clean or whatever and everything.
Tell us a little bit more about the motor.
Well, it's a 6.2 LS 6.0. 1994. Come out of a Tahoe, and we put a mild cam in it and headers, and we put the air vent on it and everything. So, and it does good. It does good. 425 horses. And I've only taken it down the track one time, and it did a 1341, and that's it. Other than that, I just drive it every day or whenever I feel like it. But the last 3 years, I haven't driven it. I was at Cruising the Coast in 2022, and I was going down 90, and these gentlemen pulled up beside me in his truck, and you know how it is, competition. I got it in my head, and it went from my head to my foot. I mashed. And we took off, and then my transmission went out. And, I was a little embarrassed, but anyway, I got it. I brought it back home, and this is the first time I've had it on the road since 2022. I finally put the right transmission in, which is a 4L80E, and the right converter, which is 3200 converter, and it's ready to roll, but I don't think I'll be doing that again.
So was the hood redone to accommodate what you guys changed engine-wise, or was it? I wanted I got the regular hood that comes on it, but I wanted a cowl induction hood, and it kind of accommodates with the motor, right? It does. And then we got the striping, because the regular hood wasn't striped, but we had it striped and everything kind of come out exactly how I really wanted it or whatever. Looks good. And that cowl made it just stand out a little bit more with the hump in it and cowl induction. It makes it a little bit more aggressive looking, which is awesome.
That's exactly right. A lot of people ask me about that. They look at the knobs and they say, man, where are your wipers? I said, that's them. Those are my wipers. I said, when it rains, all they do, they come out and but I have fun with it though. No, I don't drive it in the rain.
John 15:7. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish, and it will be done for you. Tell us a little bit more about your wheels and your tires and all that.
Well,
Mr. B.
what I did, I put I got 22-inch wheels on it, and I got on the front and the back low profile tires. They're U.S. mags, and I went with them because I didn't have to cut my bed to put the big wheel wells in, and that worked out well for me. It really did. I'd rather that than cutting in and all that and doing that, but we got that done and squared away and everything, and I just like the way it rides a little rough, but still, it's a truck. I don't haul anything in it, nothing but my chairs, maybe my cooler, but other than that, I don't haul anything in it.
So is this is this a rhino lining type thing you got on
That
it?
is correct. That's a rhino liner. What we did, we added the color. We added the Hemi color in, orange, and it come out really, really well. And the same thing with the inside. You know, I kind of tried to keep everything all together as far as color matching and everything. Did the doors, and I had my seats done. Gentleman here in Baton Rouge, Andre Upholstery, did all of my upholstery for me and everything. We're just trying to keep it all matched up.
Tell me a little bit more. Talk a little bit more about the outside paint, Mr. B.
The outside paint, the color scheme was made up for me. The gentleman that did this back in Illinois, he did it on this shirt and sent me the shirt. And what I did, I took it to my painter, and we, did it like that. Whereas they really wanted to change it up, I said, no, we're going to do it just like it is on the shirt. And that's what we did. That's how we come up with that. And the black, silver, and orange was, and see, I'm a Harley Davidson freak. And I had a 2000 Screaming Eagle Road Glide, which was orange, gray, and black. And that was my color scheme, and I've stuck with it ever since. And I just, like I said, I like the truck, I like the color. And the first thing everybody says, man, you just painted it? No, this is a 4-year-old paint job. Well, how do you keep it? Well, I don't drive it, and I keep it in my garage, and I take care of my equipment. Yeah.
Did you have to do any re-chroming or anything like that? Because it's pretty clean.
No, I really didn't, because I just, like I said, it's some things that need to be chromed or re-chromed, but I didn't. I just used what I had, cleaned it up, and put it back together. You know when you're on one of those little bitty budgets, you have to use what you have or whatever. That's what I did. So, but it come out good. And like I said, I'm the one that knows where the flaws are, but it looks good. It looks good. Brian, let's take a look inside and see what we got going on in here. Got door panels. We got the door panels matching the color outside, and then we got the dash, the seats, and the hat on the dashboard. Everything kind of matching. My gloves, me, everything. I'm a matching type of guy, so that's what it's all about. A lot of people say that too, man. You love that orange, huh? Yes, I do. I love orange, so hey, it's who I am. Oh, okay, yeah, the inside, Brian, like we painted everything black up here. I didn't really want to put a headliner in. And like I said, some things that I haven't finished with or whatever. But we got the dash cover doing that. And eventually this winter, I think I'm going to take everything out and change it around. I don't know how I'm going to change it around, but, a lot of guys say, oh, man, you shouldn't do that. But, everything, it's good.
You got original gauges, all original gauges except for the tack, right?
Except for the tack, that is correct. That is correct. And I was thinking about going to Dakota gauges, but I don't know yet. Like I said, I got all winter to do it or whatever, so.
All right, so you were bragging about your stereos. So you've got a special CD to play.
Well, I just want you to hear. Well, I got quite a few songs on this, but I was surprised with, hold on, we got it. It's got to do all of the, there it is. I was a radio angel in Seattle. When I say that, I had my own radio show, gospel show. And that's all I play is gospel music. And when I heard this I got my stereo in and everything. So I gotta have, where it's good, beats and everything.
Turn my feet out of the miry clay and place them on a rock to stay.
Now I have two 15s. Got the small ones there, 2 8x10s. And I got the tweets up, but you can't see them because they're behind there. And then I got two 15s behind my seat. And I'm quite sure you'll feel it, Brian.
And it felt like cooling water.
So you can feel it on the back, right? Yeah, that's
Well, I can tell you to the audience that's watching this that if you get that jam going really loud, it massages your back really good.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And then you can feel the acoustics comes out between the seats. But everybody got their own thing of how they want to do it. And this is how I got mine. And I don't play it loud all the time or whatever, but sometimes I'll get in my gospel mode and then I'll just crank it up a little bit.
When God rescued.
Well, Mr. B, since you've already got it running, let's go ahead and take a ride.
Okay, no problem. You can tell I got that big stall in here. If anybody know they can hear it. And I also got 3-inch exhaust on it also, all the way from the front to the back.
Well, she's a great sounding ride,
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Thank you. Yeah, and that's one thing that I wanted to make sure that I had it the way that I wanted to sound. And I got Flowmasters on there, 3-inch exhaust and everything, so it sounds good. I'm not gonna do too much like that, but when I'm out on the highway, then that's when I go out and do what I got to do with it. But it sounds good, rides good, look good. Those are the 3 major things that I was looking for, and I was blessed that I got it. Sound good, ride good, and look good.
Mr. B, as always, it's a blessing. It's a privilege to see you, my friend.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you too also. I know you're busy, and you took out your time to come by and look at my little truck, my little ugly truck.
Oh, far from ugly, my friend.
But we appreciate it. God bless you, and hopefully we'll see you down the line somewhere at a show. I know it will. And next year in June at our Council on Aging show.
Absolutely. Great to talk about this square body truck from Mr. B. And great to have you with Cajun Classic Cars TV, brought to you in part by the Carry Auction and also powered by Goodwood Hardware and Outdoors. Become a sponsor today. Go to CajunClassicCarsTV.com and find out how.